Creative minds crave taking risks to bring their vision to life. Art is created from struggle, feeling like throwing your life away. What I love about art is how it grows whilst we experience it. Every aching step towards an unlikely goal becomes worth the pain because you see something more authentic. Each person's perception of art varies, but I've found mine through my gender transition. Warehouse 505, formerly known as Warehouse 508, underwent a transformation shortly after I began my capstone project there. Warehouse 505 is a nonprofit organization that holds a venue and social network for Albuquerque youth. Warehouse 505 is a space for youth to evolve their skills in creative arts and individual sports through mentorship. Warehouse was planning on moving and rebranding. They planned on completely transforming the meaning of Warehouse 508. We knew it was in the works, but none of us thought it would be as soon as January. During the beginning of my internship with Warehouse 505, I began with YCC, which is the Youth Creative Crew. The staff and youth in the community came together to create bi-weekly events at 505 that included food, movies, arts, and crafts. YCC changed my ideas of collaboration because it showed me that brainstorming with other people can help create something truly amazing. Eventually, we had our last summer event at our old venue in September, which was a cookout and Bob's Burgers. As we entered October, we began to do a lot of prepping for decorations and a month filled with spooky events. I got the opportunity to work door for Que Creepy and help hosting the American Invasion Tour, which was an awesome metal show. I learned about initiative through finding my niche with Warehouse 505 and having faith in my ideas. I learned a lot about artists in the community and how to be a good host for their visions. I found that each artist had their own vision that they brought to life with their initiative to show it to the world. This was deeply inspiring to witness. After all this excitement, we began to move everything out of the old venue in January. During December, Warehouse 505 hosted one of their last events, which was a breakdance competition with super talented b-boys and b-girls. I was thankful for these events because I could get hours, meet new people, watch shows, and work on C&M homework all at once. During my senior year, I only had to take one C&M class, and I chose Spanish. I knew it wouldn't be much of a challenge for me since the community has a lot of Spanish speakers. After this point, we continued to move and get everything out of 505. It was interesting coming into the space at such a stark transition point, but it taught me so much about being an intern and having a commitment to a space and a community. Days would go on as we got closer and closer to our goal of moving to Central 202. We took a lot of trips back and forth and a lot of heavy lifting. I would say one way I helped 505 was being able to physically help them move into a new space. This was a rare opportunity I had as an intern, and I was so grateful to be a part of the move. The future of Warehouse 505 was unclear, and part of my job as an intern was navigating that uncertainty. After weeks of hard work, everyone was able to take a fresh breath after we successfully made our move to Central 202 in March. We still had a lot of unpacking to do, but we were all excited to finally be making steps in our transition. At the beginning of my project, I wasn't sure how to open up about my personal gender transition. I saw parallels in the rebranding of Warehouse and my personal journey. Eventually, I decided to open up to my mentors, Crystal and Berto, about myself. One of my biggest accomplishments during my internship was adding more gender markers to our sign-in sheets after coming out. Through this, I learned that professionalism is communicating honest feedback for the sake of a community. Through this, I feel like I have made an extremely positive impact on my community. Even after my capstone project, I'm still able to work the Lavender Prom for Warehouse 505. This proves that this project has made an impact beyond itself. Not only did this project help me develop who I am and help me understand where I fit, but also showed me how I can support the community around me. I want my own journey to inspire others through my struggle as an artist. This, I know, is the real meaning of community service. I'm Ayden Smith, and this is my capstone project.